What's up, guys? SMW here with Assault Force 5, and today I'm bringing you another local card shop find video. This here is what I managed to pick up from my local card shop. A lot of this is what I wanted or needed, or had some other necessity to it, maybe for my friends, the other members of Assault Force 5. So we're going to go ahead and get into this and review what I got without spoiling a whole bunch. So I'm going to set the more pricier stuff aside and kind of divvy it up into 25 cent, 50 cent, and anything up, I say higher than a dollar, I would consider a more expensive find. Anyways, starting off, if my camera will focus. That's the biggest part, starting off the video with this focusing. Evocator Chevalier. I needed a copy of it. I think I have two, question mark. Needed another one. I know Gemini Spark and using Miracle Fusion, any kind of hero-centric deck is lost some of its touch. Maybe with Stratos being back, stuff like that. Ban list taking care of a bunch of stuff that was more fast-paced or took shit out of your hand before you could even play the game. With that being somewhat in check, we can actually maybe start, playing the game. So, March of the Dark Brigade. I love the card art of this, if the camera will focus. I would love to talk about the card art some more. Come on. It looks really cool. I like the Lightsworn archetype. I like the Twilight Sworn cards. I even have behind it Lila, the Enchantress. Konami, please make more of this. Like, this is so cool looking. There needs to be more. And it needs to be somewhat good. Yeah, I already showed off Lila here. I picked up 3 Infestation Ripples. I thought maybe Natduskadan could use these, but these are more for Steel Swarm. But 2 of these were dual terminals for 25 cents, so couldn't really beat that. Chain Disappearance. I needed a 3rd Chain Disappearance to make a playset. If you don't know what this does, it basically when a monster is summoned with 1,000 or less attack, either flip summon, special summon, normal summon, you can banish that monster and any subsequent cards that your opponent might have in the hand or deck of the same name. So it's not... I think it's better than Chain Destruction, the card that Yugi used against the Rare Hunter to get back Joey's Red Eyes in the original show. So this card is insane. I think this would be a good counter for a lot of decks that like to normal summon monsters with 1,000 or less attack. So if you have a chance, pick that up. I say normal summon, just summon in general. Magna Rocket Dragon for 25 cents. I was like, you know what? I want to pick it up. I want to make rockets. Seems like a really cool archetype. Probably a lot of fun. Witch of the Black Rose. It's not an outstanding card, but for 25 cents, didn't have it. I thought it looked cool. Been watching a lot of 5Ds. I was like, okay, let's do it. Resonator Calls. Quick little story. When I bought these cards, you can kind of tell that the condition of the card is about the same. Same rarity, same set. The woman working the counter acted almost offended when I asked if I could have them both for the same price of 25 cents. And she reluctantly gave it to me, but she just acted annoyed by it, so... My little story. If you're gonna, I'm sure I say price check your stuff to the stores, but obviously they have so much bulk that they just want to get rid of it. They maybe, they don't check to make sure that they're, equally priced or whatever, like they should be. And I can understand the rarity part. She's like, oh, the same rarity. That's probably going to boil down to damage. I'm like, they're both in mint condition. Come on. Sorry, I'm getting derailed and ranting. Derailed to get it? Get it? Okay, 3 construction train signal reds. As you know, Infrared Shadows wanting to make trains. There were 3 of these. Pick them up. Enough said. Now for the 50-cent stuff. I think this actually is 25 cents. Karakion, Evil Swarm. Evil Swarm Karakion. Natduskadan wants to make, as I mentioned, Evil Swarms. He doesn't strike me as a person that plays a deck that sets 5 and pass with the boss monster out, but hey, Kaiju's are a thing. Now we're getting to the 50-cent stuff. 2 Harpies Hunting Grounds, super rare, 1st edition. I was like, why not, since Harpy stuff is a thing with the new set, or the new Duelist pack. Vector Pendulum. I love the card art. I picked up some of the other version of this dude, the one where he's the actual effect monster, not just a vanilla. Whew. Crystal Blessing. Fluffle Octopus. For Disco Dan, because he likes Fluffles. Has a deck, you should bug him about it. Felice, the Lightsworn Archer. It looks damaged, it's not. It's just the sleeve, it's crimpled, so. Night Express Knight for trains. I hate this card. Jolt counter. It's really good though. It's a counter for Battle and Boxers. Tuning Wear. I have a playset now. I'm happy about this. Let me just. I'm upset that they're 1 Ultra and 1 Ultra and 2 Secrets, but I can use these over my Deep Sea Rescues, so I'm happy about that. Although it might be better to run Deep Sea Rescue and then have it dumped by Armageddon Knight. I don't know. I'm still working on a synchro deck, so that's just what's going on in my head right now. 2 Eclipse Wyverns. TG Rush Rhino because TGs are getting support. Evil Swarm Golem. It looks really cool. It's probably not very viable, but if Datosco Dan doesn't use it, I'll keep it. Another Bugenic Sea that looks freaking amazing. Probably not really good, but it just, Abystius. Closed Force because Infrared Shadow loves it and Datosco Dan hates it. Datosco Dan. And another Raiden. I probably already had, I had 3 Raidens, and the 4th one doesn't hurt. It's in better condition than one of my Raidens. Now we get to the Coupe de Gracie. The cards that were $1 or more. Give me a second for this to focus. Junk Archer was the first card that I picked up. I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. And looking at the card, it is in really, really good condition for $2. I might actually do kind of like a price check to see what this is worth, first edition near mint. But it looks really good. And I don't see any kind of imperfections on the card as far as edgeware goes. So whoever had this took good care of it. And now it's mine. This one was probably a bad pickup. As far as the condition of the card, if the camera will focus. I'm beginning to think my camera is worth $2.99. You can see down here the edge. It's got damage, and yeah, I thought it was good. You know, making synchrons, I can use it. It's no big deal. Next, we have Levier the Sea Dragon. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's mint condition. I like it. This one I'm really, really proud of. A first edition Cyber End Dragon from Cybernetic Revolution. This looks neat. It's got a little bit edgeware to it. Back in the day when I was playing Cyber Dragons during the Cybernetic Revolution, no, Chimera Tech format, the one that I bought was second edition. I think it's second edition. I think I paid $30 for it. So I'm really happy with this. Next, Helmut Hero Acid. Paid $7.99 for it. It's got some slight damage to it up here at the top, and over here the corner is crimped. Other than that, not the corner but the edge, I could be the degenerate now with the mass change from absolute 0 into this and just wipe the opponent's board. It's nice. And then lastly, I know I overpaid for this, so I can hear it in the comment section. Galaxy, not Galaxy, and it has Galaxy in the name. Number 38, come on. The Vi. Number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Paid $14.99. I obviously overpaid for this because I know it has a reprint. I thought I was getting a good deal until right there you can kind of see it. And if you flip it over, bam. Wah, wah. Am I upset? Absolutely. I thought I was getting a quality card, but hey, it's whatever. I'm okay with this card. I needed it, and when it's in a sleeve, you really can't tell. So yeah, that's what I found, guys. Have you found any interesting cards lately at your local card shop, or maybe from a trade? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.